That's the lyrics, the music of Mobad Imole. It says so so good. That was, I mean, we were playing that music. We were playing one or two of his songs, Mobad, because the our next segment on Talking Point, we'll be discussing issues that has to do with memory, memoriam of another great chap who did excellent work within the Nigerian journalism sector. His name is Wale Olomu. He worked with me in Fame Weekly, and he was a special talent. He has a knack for getting news from the entertainment sector from unusual places, from incredibly difficult places. Wale will dig and nose around without sleeping for days because he wanted the best for his company until he died in 1994.
Wow.
Um, so, in memory of Wale Olomu, some chaps have come together to set up a committee, steering committee, to produce and present what is called Wale Olomu Memorial Awards and Roundtable. I have some members of the committee here this morning. Okay, I'm launching you. Ayo is on course. Shegun is on course. And Okogere is somewhere looking for, trying to find his way somewhere. So we'll start to discuss with us this morning what's their plan, what's their, how far have they gone, when is it holding, what's happening, what is it all about. I have some members of the committee with me in the studio. First is the, how will I call it, the diaspora coordinator and the secretary of the steering committee of Wale Olomu Memorial Awards, Shegun Martins Fajemisi. Good morning, Shegun.
Good morning, Fudge. Good morning, gentlemen. It's nice to be here with you and to our listeners, wherever they are, all over the world. Thank you so much for tuning into this lovely program. Yes, we are steering committee of WOMA.
Before launching, Shegun does not waste time, so he's going straight. Let me introduce the other member, then I can come
Okay,
back to you to start
all
off.
right. Thank you.
Shegun is talking to us from the UK and is a fantastic member of the committee. You can see from his enthusiasm to shoot. He's also accompanied by the media advisor and the committee, Ayodele Lawal, who happens to be the publisher of Pen Touch magazine. I don't know why what is touch. Who will not touch pen to write, but it's called Pen Touch magazine. Ayodele Lawal, good morning.
It's still
Ayodele Lawal, good morning. He's still looking for his microphone. Not okay. The third member, who is also um, searching for how to get across to us, is Charles Okogene, well-known entertainment editor, who is the vice chairman of that committee. So when Charles and Ayo get to sort out their technical issues, they will join us. Right, Shagun? So shoot.
Oh, thank you very much. And I- I'd like to thank you once again for having me on this committee and the program as well. To some of us who may not, and I think there will be people who might have heard the name and just know very little about the gentleman that we're trying to remember. That's Wale Olomu. Like Fad said, he was a very enterprising journalist in the entertainment realm, and that's where most of us met him. And one good thing, among the several good things about the gentleman, God rest his soul, is that everyone seems to know him more or less on the same wavelength. He was very, very passionate about the profession. I will actually say that he actually helped. to shape the direction of what we know as entertainment, reporting, so to say, because I always admired him. And secondly, he was very selfish. I'm going into this just to give you a little background and how that ties in with what we are doing. He was very selfless, very, very selfless. I mean, I'll give you a very stark example. We were going to work on this and we were looking for his photos. You won't believe it. With the propensity to take photographs when he was operating in the limelight of flashy, pictures of celebrities. He could have had dozens of pictures, but it was difficult getting Wale's picture. Actually, authoritatively, I say this because I didn't want to ask fight for the picture. I went to his immediate junior brother, who remained very close to me today, Olomu. The picture he gave me was the one I was seeing everywhere because he said that's the best he's got. So he never positioned himself in the place whereby, some people do it, they get fun from it, God bless them. But he wanted to put entertainment right there in the center. So with that in our mind, when this idea was mooted kindly by some highly people that I respect a lot, I thought to myself, the time is, right for this kind of thing. So basically, an award has been instituted in his honor, and the prime focus of the award of WOMA, Wale Olomu Memorial Award, is to look out for people who, like Wale, did contribute enormously to the industry, but for some reason, maybe by design or by omission or commission or omission, they don't want to hog the limelight. They are not interested in that. They are just interested in the job. There are thousands of them in our lovely country, and we want to recognize them. And this is an award of a different kind. The nature of it, my colleagues will delve into that, the nitty-gritty of it. But it's going to be different from the way we normally know things, when the prime focus of an award will have been upstaged by the flamboyance of people coming to the hall, and then the whole idea is buried deep down there. But it's not going to be like that, because the set of people that will will be nominated and eventually the awardees will be people that you will look at and say, oh, yes, he did this, he did that. And one thing, while we are doing this, we are learning every day. I mean, we've gone into the archive, we've seen people, we keep saying to ourselves, oh, wow, yeah, he did that, he did that. You can imagine that coming from professionals. So we don't know it all. So we threw it open to the public to nominate people, tell us, and we've been digging ourselves. And basically, I don't know, the award of the category awards are two. Special recognition awards and the lifetime achievement awards, and we also have the roundtable panel where people will come in and speak. People who know the nitty-gritty of this industry. I could talk on and on and on and on, but I think if fight permits me,
I know you can.
I can step back. So
I know you can.
Unless there are specific questions you want me to answer, I'm ready to. Thank you.
If your colleagues are available, we'll hope to hear from them.
Okay.
They've been dropping in and out. We'll come to you. Let's take this music. And then for this session, I'm playing mostly Mohbad music in tune with the concept for what we are doing about a memorialization of a great guy who had left us almost 30 years ago.
Hello, good morning, Faj. Good morning.
Good morning, Ayo. Thank God we can hear you now.
Well, happy night. Well, Alex, nice to connect you after a very long time. How you doing?
I'm well.
How's the family? Well,
good to hear your voice.
This Wale Olomu Memorial Award is a special award. And I have to say one thing this morning that a lot of people have not heard from me. Wale Olomu encouraged me to write entertainment that we'll be writing then. Actually, I wanted to be a sport writer. But when I started reading
Hello, Ayo.
Yeah?
We are not on air now. Hold on a moment. Hold on a
Okay.
I
moment,
will
please.
introduce you guys. Oh God, Ayo, please don't close up or leave your voice like this and face, because you may disappear now. Let me quickly introduce him before he goes. Ayo, okay, okay. At the background, you'll be hearing the voice of Mobad in the song called "Sorry." Today, the colleagues of Adewale Olomu are no longer sorry he's gone. They remember him with fondness. And another member of the committee has just joined us. Like I introduced earlier, he was not available to speak. Now he's ready. Welcome to the discussion. The media advisor of the steering committee of Wale Olomu Memorial Award, Ayodele Lawal, the publisher of Pen Touch magazine. Good morning, Ayo. Ayo, good morning. You can now say what you want to say. But
Good
at the
morning,
back of
Faj.
the show is
Good morning, viewers. How are you doing? How are you
good
doing?
morning. We
Say
thank
what?
God. Welcome to the show.
Well,
Now, what
when
were
Wale
you
Olomu
saying?
Memorial Awards is about, recognizing the best and what Wale stood for while he was alive. We are trying to, discover people who Wale Olomu had discovered then, and we're doing a special one. Since the world is a global village, we are not, going to having to hire a hall, where we have people will come, but it's an online award. But probably apart from being an online award, we still have to reach out to people, because like when we're having an online meeting, a lot of people do not know that like died a few years ago. And we're trying to discover some people, like likes of Odion Uoje, who produced Chris Okoche's album. Like when somebody was even talking
Ayo,
about Papa T, who the package
Ayo,
Okoro.
Ayo,
So while Olu Memorial
Ayo,
Award is a special one, which
Ayo
is,
Dele Lawal.
yeah,
Okay, if you can hear me, I don't think you should be
I can hear you, but your
releasing
voice
the
is
list
faint.
of your. Okay, I don't think you should be releasing the names of your award recipients now. I think we should be talking about the roundtable. What is it about? Who are the people that will constitute the panel? And what I mean, we got a drift that from Shegun that we're having live lifetime achievement award and special recognition award. Okay, let's leave the surprise of who will be the recipients to the day. But can you tell us more about the roundtable and who will be sitting on the
Well, the
roundtable? What is it all
roundtable
about?
discussion, we are having people who who are in the entertainment industry, who have contributed one or two things in that. We're having Oris Miliki, the GM or probably the MD of
Is that
we're
the
having
chairman?
Tony Okoroji of Koson, we're having Maya Ilaran, we're having Keke Kenny Ogungbe of Kenny's Music, we're having Kenny Saint Brown, we're having Danny Fresh, and a lot of them. They are discussing about the entertainment industry, the music industry, how it affects them. Like the issue of collective society. We come on board. We have the likes of Kuroji will be talking about Kosom, how much they've been able to give to Nigerian artists, in the last 10, 15, 20 years. Because in as much as the entertainment industry is a buoyant industry, we still see that some artists living, in abject poverty. So to the Kuroji, we still have to answer some questions about that. Kenny Music, who will discover the likes of Eddie Remedies, Idris Abdulkarim, and the rest of them, will come and talk about them, talk about the industry and how it affects them. So this is part of what we're trying to do in Wale Olomu Memorial Award. We're putting in, a special one, apart from recognizing the best in the industry, where we want people to learn. We are bringing down the intellectual aspect of it, into being. So that's the essence of the roundtable, conference. People will still have to argue,
Thank you.
talk about themselves. We're having how the industry have veered in the last 40 or 30 years, of its existence. So that's just the essence of the roundtable
Thank you, Ayo.
conference. Apart from
Thank you,
the
Ayo.
Keke of this world, we have Asika, we have other people who have contributed their best to the industry. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ayo. Shegun, if you are still with us, we want to find out, when is this all taking place? Do you have a date, time? Where is it holding on? If Shegun can hear me, can you give us some kind of updates on when, where, what, and all that of the event?
Thank you so much, Faj. As Hayo rightly said, this is a virtual. It's a virtual event, and the award will be taking place over the broadcast period of this program, with the scheduled time. And I'm just looking at my notes now, so that I can give you the full details of what's going on. So we're looking at the dates of December, and it will be over the period of 3 weeks. And the scheduled dates that just escaped me now. Sorry, just bear with me a second.
Okay, from your press release, I can help you. It's on the date of
Yeah,
the
I've got the press
December,
release. I got it now. So
the 16th of December and the 23rd of
and
December.
The 23rd.
So that yeah, you see that I've been keeping tabs on you. Now the vice chairman of the committee is with us now. A notable entertainment journalist, and was a colleague of Wale Olomu in his time. Welcome to Vintage Talk Show, Charles Okogene. Good morning.
We call it the good.
I've been up and on. Good morning, Taj. I've been off and on. I don't know what is wrong with the network here.
I know we could sense the fact that you're having issues with your network. We know you have been up and down and all that. Thank you for joining us. So, your colleagues have spoken a lot about the essence of the award, why it is being held, where it's being held, what is being held, and all that. We would like to hear from you. What's your impression or perception of Wale as a person and as a professional?
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Mr. Farage and other colleagues there. For the third time, I've not been able to join the meeting for so much network wahala. But then I can say that Wale was a very good friend of mine. I was very close to Wale because we meet regularly then at the studio of Harry Moscow, who is also dead. And Wale, to me, was a very good gentleman that will always be the first to get any story. I go to Wale's page in Fame and other places before writing my story to know what Wale has gotten and what has not gotten. So I was shocked. I was in Ghana in 1994 to cover Panafest when I heard the news through Raskimono, also dead, that he's hearing that Wale is dead. I was shocked. So Wale was a very good friend. That is what I can say now for time's sake. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Charles Okogene. Wale died December 22nd, 1994. So essentially, the finale of the ceremony right here on Vintage Talk Show will end on the 23rd of December in commemoration of a great guy. So hopefully the committee members will be around to make presentations to their recipients for the Lifetime Achievement Award and the Special Recognition Award. I want to ask Shegun, Ayo, and Charles, what would be your closing remark? What do you think we should expect? We expect a lot of people to call in to talk about this. We expect a lot of people to be called. to make presentations or to give to receive the awards and all that. So, what would be your